Welcome, beautiful mamas, to Slow Down with Kirsten, 30-day prenatal yoga journey. Today is day 15. It is all about blessings. Pregnancy is a time filled with countless blessings, from the miracle of new life growing within you to the profound changes and growth you are experiencing as a mom. In this session, we will honor and celebrate these blessings. So hop into something comfy and let's get started. Today we're going to start in a cross-legged seated position. Close your eyes and dive deep within yourself. Breathe naturally. Before we start this practice, think of 3 things that you are grateful for right now. It could be your beautiful body that's able to grow, this beautiful human inside of you. Whatever those 3 things are, repeat them to yourself throughout this practice. All right, let's begin. Place your left hand out in front of you and flip your fingers to point downward. Use your left hand against your right fingers to guide yourself in a gentle wrist stretch. What a blessing our hands are, that they get to serve those around us. Switching sides, place your right hand out in front of you, fingers pointing downward. Use your left hand to gently guide yourself in a wrist stretch. Releasing this pose, lengthen your legs out in front of you. Begin to do ankle rolls in one direction. Sometimes I like to call our feet our humble servants. They really do just take us everywhere we go, and it's so important to also give some love to them too. Now switch directions. Coming into child's pose. Bring your knees out as wide as your mat, big toes to touch. Sink your hips back and begin to walk your hands forward, lengthening your arms. Stretching your entire upper body, your back, your spine, your neck. Just let your forehead rest on the mat in front of you and begin to ground down. Rest deeply in child's pose, feeling the connection and blessing of this moment to connect with your body and your baby. Coming back up into all fours. Walk your hands out a couple inches in front of you. And begin to do hip circles in one direction. Really exaggerate this here. Spending more time in those areas that feel like they need a bit more love. Isn't it amazing that our hips are able to support this new life that's growing inside of us? It's so important to get more fluid and mobility in this area of our body. Coming into Thunderbolt pose, tuck your toes and begin to walk yourself back to sit on your heels, bringing hands into prayer position. Feel the burn in your toes, in your quads, remembering the 3 things that you're grateful for. Release this pose and begin to walk your hands forward, coming into all fours, placing hands directly underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Tuck your pelvis here to protect your lower back. Inhale, open up your heart and lift your gaze high for cow pose. Claw your fingers and begin to round your back, really pushing your hands into the mat, looking down at your beautiful baby. Inhale, lift your gaze again, opening up your shoulders and your shoulder blades. Exhale, round your spine. Continue to flow with the cycles of your breath and feel the gratitude and joy for the blessing it is of being a mother. Coming into Pigeon Pose, walk your hands a few inches forward. Bring your right knee behind your right wrist, keeping your calf parallel with the front of your mat. Extend your left leg long out behind you, toes and kneecap directly on the mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine here, square your hips, and exhale, walk your hands forward to fold in Pigeon Pose. Sometimes it's easy in life to look at things as if they're not a blessing. Sometimes we complain about our blessings. I personally believe that everything in our life is an opportunity. Everything that we've been given is a blessing, whether we can see that now or in hindsight. What is something that you are currently going through that you can view in a more positive light? As you hold this pose, bring that positive energy, that grateful energy to that experience. Inhale, begin to walk yourself back up onto all fours. Again, walk your hands a few inches forward, switching sides now in Pigeon Pose, bringing left knee behind left wrist, your calf parallel to the front of the mat. Extend your right leg long out behind you, make sure it's straight. Inhale, press your hands on the mat, lengthen your spine up, square your hips. Exhale, fold. Because everything in life is a blessing, we are receiving blessings every single day. Repeat in your mind, I celebrate the abundance of blessings that come to me every single day. Inhale, walk your hands back up, coming into a seated position. Moving into half saddle, extend your left leg out long, bending your right knee, bringing your right heel close to your glutes, toes pointed out. Walk your hands back and come into reclined half saddle. Breathe deeply here. Feel that stretch in your quads and your legs. Isn't it so amazing that our legs are able to hold up our body? Inhale, walk your hands back up. Switch sides. Extending your right leg out in front of you. Bending your left knee, bringing your heel close to your glute, toes pointed out. Exhale, walk your hands back. Inhale and begin to walk your hands back up. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, walk your hands forward to fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. As you fold forward, really embrace this stretch. Find length in your low back. Feel gratitude for your body and for the life within you. Inhale, walk your hands back up. Coming into our final resting pose, side lying Savasana. Really get comfortable here. Get a pillow or bolster for between your knees, a blanket or pillow for underneath your head. Connect with your baby here. Tell your baby how much you love them and appreciate them. You can even place your hand on your belly. Really allow yourself to fully relax and absorb the blessings of this practice and this time that you have set aside for yourself. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Keeping your eyes closed, walk yourself back up into a seated position. Placing both hands on your belly, recite those 3 things that you are grateful for. Inhale, hands to prayer position at third eye. Namaste. What a blessing it is to lead you today. My mission for this 30-day challenge is to help all 4 billion women on this earth build confidence in their true divine identity so that you can build, lift, and serve those around you. Please share this video with a mom, sister, friend, or any woman who could benefit from this practice. Until tomorrow, embrace the blessings, celebrate the joy, and continue on your beautiful journey of motherhood. Namaste.